Yo. Alright. This is for going from respected to honored. But I think there's one little daily quest I haven't recorded before yet. So I'm just gonna do that first. Rough around the edges. Kagilja is looking to procure supplies for weapon maintenance. Kagilja. We've had markedly less trouble with wildlife since our Hubigo brethren began guarding the granary. They've become an irreplaceable part of our operations, and as such, we would like to provide what they need to keep their arms and armor maintained. Can I ask your help in procuring these supplies? I'm told the rock mined from around Cenote Jayunja makes perfect whetstones for honing and polishing the bone weaponry favored by our guards. Bring me a selection and I'll see them into the right hands. Now maybe I have done this one before. But either way. Just in case. I mean, they're all kind of the same shit anyway. Mine this. Mine that. Wait a minute. Yeah, this one. Kagilja, how did you fare? Were you able to find the materials we needed? Promising whetstone. This rock is the perfect material for honing and polishing Mamook's traditional bone weaponry. My thanks. I'm certain our Hubigo friends will be as impressed with your eye for quality as I am. Warriors are far more effective if they can keep their weapons in good repair. Such supplies will always be in demand. So I may call on your procurement expertise again in the future. Very good. Alright, here we go. The boon of Bunewa. Revolja is brimming with ambition. Revolja. Just look at our crop stores, Evray. Mamook now has choice when it comes to food. We never could have seen this day if not for your help. But we can still do better. More can flourish yet. I just know it. Angier. As passionate as always, I see. While I wish I could agree with you, I am afraid we may be reaching the extent of our crop variation. Currently, this forest restricts us in two ways. One, the meteorite's unique ether, and two, a distinct lack of natural sunlight. Crops that can grow under both these conditions are, unfortunately, limited. Removing even one of those restrictions would certainly increase our options. Assuming such a feat were possible, of course. Revoljo. We've considered how to let sunlight in before, but it's not as easy as felling a tree or two. And gear. If only we could reference another locale that cultivates flora in near total darkness. What will you say? Like heritage found? Like labyrinthos? Trying to remember what the hell these places look like. Oh yeah, labyrinthos. It's the artificial place in Charlian, where they made an artificial sun. Very apt. Heritage found, though. Name rings a bell, but I can't remember what the hell it looks like. Let me Google that shit real quick. Heritage found. What is this shit again? Oh yeah. Oh, I guess they're both relevant. Heritage found is from the latest expansion. It's the area outside of Solution 9. Both reasonable options. I guess this one's more appropriate because Heritage found had a lot of lightning and no sun. They're both good options, but I'll go with Heritage found. Revolger. That's right. When I was in Tuliolol, I heard about what happened in Yasulani. They say the dome is rife with lightning energies, and an endless night lingers over the land. Angier. Fascinating. And yet they successfully farm there. Revolger. UPA's halo, you say? I have a permit to visit Jacques Toural. Why don't we go and see it for ourselves? Angier. I also possess the requisite permissions, so I can join you. If we compare the data of this forest to that of Yuppie's halo, we may well find a clue relevant to our current conundrum. Revolger. It'll be a long journey, so we haven't a moment to lose. Lead the way, Evray. Sure. Follow me, please. I wonder what they would have said if I chose the other option. Probably something about not having the means to make an artificial sun. Man, that's cool. Can't believe they're teleporting me here. Angier. Thank you for escorting us. Sure. Revolger. To think, the sun once shone so brightly here. Shone. Can you say that word again? Shone. Shone. Yeah, whatever. To think the sun once shone so brightly here. It's a different sort of darkness than that of the Jatika heartland. The hell is all these footsteps? Get out of here. Angier. With lightning aspected ether this dense in the atmosphere, it's little wonder that thick thunderclouds obscure the sky as they do. Revolger. I could probably stand in awe of this place all day, but we have a duty to fulfill. We need to ask the residents here about their farming techniques. We're ready when you are, so just lead the way. Let's have a look around. Revolger. In Tuliolal, I remember once sharing a table with a Shatona from Yasulani. I can't imagine how they must feel to see their homeland so transformed. And here... The infrastructure here is unlike Charlian, Garlean, or even Alagon technologies. I must take great care in my study of this place. Alagon. Cylindrical machine. Let's talk with this guy first. Elias. I was so swamped with work I barely made it to the funeral in time, so I didn't get a near regulator. But I suppose it was never an option in the first place, being from so far outside the city. No one around here got one, it seems, even though we all heard the broadcast telling us to register them. Yeah, it's not relevant to this quest. Revolger. So these towers act as an artificial sun for their plants. And gear. Far smaller than what we have in Labyrinthos, but no less effective for the growth of crops. Miesh. Calculating farmer. Hello there. Well, as you can see, we grow our crops in circles at Yuppie's halo. The reason is simple. The contraption converts lightning aspected energy to create an ideal environment for our crops, from humidity and lighting to temperature and soil quality. Hang on, I've seen you before. With Shalosi, no? She's away on business at the moment, but I'll let her know you dropped by. She'll be sorry to have missed you. To us, it's only natural that our beds are around, but developing this style of agriculture was the result of trial and error. It took me a second to realize what he meant by beds. Watchful farmer. Hello. Our little farm has caught your fancy. I can hardly blame you. Keeping crops alive in environs such as these is no small feat, if I do say so myself. We use electro equipment to supply our plants with the nutrients and light they require. The key to good gardening is understanding the unique needs of each species, after all. Revolger. These folks have worked hard to achieve the impossible. I'm all the more inspired to do the same. That said, we'll be nothing but a bother if we stand around here. Let's regroup and discuss our next steps. Watchful farmer. The lightning may impede our farm work, but it also energizes our towers. Both a blessing and a curse, you might say. Yes. Whoa. Revolger. I thought I'd learned a decent amount about the outside world after leaving Mamook, but I still don't know the half of it, do I? Thanks for guiding us here. This trip was well worth it. Angier. Indeed. We can neither develop such infrastructure overnight, nor can we discount the differences between heritage found and the Jatika heartland. However, the knowledge that aspected ether may be converted into something equivalent to natural light is invaluable. We may not possess this electro, but perhaps magics can achieve a similar effect? Revolger. The Bunewa are peerless when it comes to magic. Let's head back and ask Kagilja. He's probably missing us about now anyway. Kagilja. Man, what a long walk. Oh, another teleport. Engir. If we could truly create artificial sunlight, oh, the possibilities. Revolger. Hold on a moment while I fetch Kagilja. Okay. Kikilja. Revolja explained your idea. If you're looking to achieve the impossible with magics, shouldn't you speak with our mightiest practitioner instead? Revolja. You don't mean the autarch? Kagilja. He's different now, and he wants the best for this gainery, same as anyone. I'm sure he'd help, if you asked. Revolja. But I left. Surely I'm little more than a traitor in his eyes. What will you say? He's changed his ways, I promise. Then you'll just have to win him over. Let's go with that. Smile. Revolja. You're right. This is for Gokolma, for Mamook, and Gear. Then if your mind is made up, shall we request an audience? Yes. Yes, we shall. I can scarcely remember this autarch character. Zirilja. Masterful work. Revolja. Autarch. Zirilja. Just the other day, my wife brought me a sample from your harvest. I could hardly believe how flavorful it was. Engir, thank you. It is an honor to receive such kind words. Zirilja. I hear that you require a Bunuwa's expertise. Revolja. Yes. We were hoping to create light here, with magic, so we can grow an even wider variety of crops. Engir. We made a journey to Yasulani by Evre's guidance and studied the agricultural techniques of heritage found. The harsh climate there is constantly obscured by dark clouds. Yet by way of special devices, the farmers create artificial sunlight enough to maintain healthy beds of crops. Kagilja. Instead of devices, we thought Bunuwa magics might achieve something similar. Do you think it possible, autarch? Zirilja. Weaving illusions into reality is indeed possible for us. But you require more than simple light, no? Engir. It is as you say. The light in question must deliver properties necessary for our plant's nutrition, and at appropriate levels. I am happy to explain in detail if you believe such a feat can be achieved. Zirilja. It can. The magics will require eligible vessels, however, created from material replete with energy. Revolja. Understood. We'll procure whatever you need. Peace. Revolja. He's cooperating. The autarch really has changed. Anyway, we need to gather materials for those vessels. The autarch said rich in energy, so I know just the thing. Chunks of meteorite harvested from Cenote Jayunja. You can't get more concentrated energy than that. This all comes down to you, Evre. Bring us what we need for the vessels, and we'll take care of the rest. Did you find what we need for the vessels? Not yet. Back to Cenotasia Yunja. Once again. Oh. Nope. Ah, one too many. Ooh, two too many. Is Zangier back there? Nah. What is this place? Ooh. Hiralja. Is it really alright to take these? I never thought I'd see the day when such beautiful vegetables could be had and market. Hey, what's going on over here? It's nice to have a place to rest, isn't it? You're telling me patrols are more exhausting than they seem. What now, do you think? Well, if the vegetables go over there... Yes. Alright. Did you find what we need for the vessels? Jayunja meteorite. This piece of meteorite thrums with energies. Here you go. What's that? Whoa. Oh, it's an NPC. I thought that was player. Revolta. Perfect. This is good, concentrated energy. I'll bring it to the Autarch and we'll get started right away. Wow, lighting. Sunshine. Oi, 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 oi. Nini. Whoa. Pride Month. Watermelons. Yummy. And gear. Such remarkable magics. These lights illuminate our granary as though it were midday. And you may have noticed Golma's latest addition. I don't know how Revolja and the others found time to prepare a kitchen, but it makes readying our yields for consumption easier than ever. Revolja, admiring the kitchen, are you? One day it'll make some legendary dishes, even one to rival Jibruk Bibil. Angir, an admirable dream. With passion like yours, I'm certain it shall come true. Revolja, if we can make a meal We can share a meal, just like good old Jar Jar did on that battlefield, to end an endless war. Creating a dish that brings our Ikbraj neighbors to the table again. This is my next hope for Gokkolma. I hope we become living proof that Mamuk has changed for the better. Huzzah. As the Gainery flourishes, so too do Revolger's dreams for the future of his homeland. Whether Mamuk will prove herself capable of restoring relations with the people of Ikbraj, however, remains to be seen. Dun dun dun. Ooh, new wares. Eat your vegetables. You can't make me. Mirielja. You can leave the protection of Gokkolma to us Hubigo. We may not be able to use magics like our Bunawa brethren, but no one can beat us for physical strength. Sure. Revolja. You'd think maintaining our lights would be a simple task, but in truth our magical practitioners have to constantly adjust intensity, wavelength, heat, and all sorts of other things according to Angier's readings. And the readings change day by day. Really makes you appreciate the technical artistry we're working with. Cool. Angier. You may leave data collection to me. The Bunawan practitioners and I will ensure that Gokkolma prospers under the new lights, no matter the conditions. Very good. What's the new wares? Card? Ah, minion. Leafkin. Jatika Leafkin. What lies beneath its glowing blue leaves? It's best left a mystery. Jatika Leafkin. Among the blue leafkin that inhabits Yaktel, this particular creature is friendly to men and dwelled near a settlement in the Jatika heartland. While superstition persists that their kind are Mamulja who have been cursed, some believe that they are in fact pure souls who were reborn as guardians of the forest. Have you heard of Blue Leafkin? A prudent hunter. Let me have a look at this thing. Yeah, I have to catch up on that minion. I'll write that down, I'll read it later. Whoa. Whoa, look at the dance. Whoa, cool. I like his moves. Oh yeah. Wow. Look at his little face. Cool. Alright, let's do the new quest. I doubt I need that, but... here's something I prepared a little earlier. Skip through this one. I've already done it. Alright, I think these are all new, actually. Gifts of the Gainery. Kagilja needs you to make a delivery. Hello, Evray. Can I ask you to make a delivery of our finest vegetables? It's for our Gibral neighbors. I mean, think on it. Much of the ore and fish and such we've been gathering have come from the Ut-Omu horizon. It only seems right that we express our thanks for letting us share their resources. As such, I'd like you to make your way to the middle of the Jobrit Cinderfield. A Gibral I've been in contact with will be there to accept the delivery. Okay. Stores to dry for. Kagilja is feeling the humidity. It is absolutely vital that we control excess humidity in our vegetable stores. We've been replacing the drying agents at frequent intervals, but sometimes we simply don't have any hands free for this seemingly never-ending task. Seeing our dilemma, a helpful hunter of the Brethren of Braj told us of a long-lasting, moisture-absorbing material they make use of in the upper forest. It sounds to me like something we should try. Can I ask you to head up there and gather what we need? You should be able to find deposits of moisture-absorbing diatomite at the Jobrit Cinderfield. And keeping the lights on, Kagilja fears the dimming of the lights. So does Gokoma spend yet another day bathed in golden light. Ever since the Bunawa mages worked their magics, the crops have never looked healthier. If I recall, it was you who procured the energy-rich vessels that helped make the lights a possibility in the first place. Aside from the power provided by the base vessel, however, it seems the spell also requires a consumable catalyst to sustain its effect. As such, I must once again call upon your gathering expertise. The ice crystals mined around the area of Ankle Deep should be sufficient for our needs. The purer, the better. Alright. Oh man, all the way over there. Oh god. What a pain. Delivery man. Amiable hunter. Volunteered to make the delivery, did you? I appreciate you meeting me halfway. Kokkolma vegetables, a small sack filled to bursting with Kokkolma grown vegetables. Here you are. Amiable hunter. Now that's a hefty sack of goods. I must admit, a lot of us have been curious to see what Mamook has been growing in its new vegetable fields. Here, I come bearing gifts as well. This is an assortment of meats our young Tiataro brought back from the hunt. Thanks. Love meat. Please take the sack to Kagilja, along with our best regards. It is my hope that this surge of goodwill between our peoples becomes more than a passing sentiment. Hefty sack. Gifts at the Gainery, let's go. Kagilja, welcome back, Evray. You didn't run into any trouble while making the delivery, did you? Choice meats. A small sack filled with choice meats. The hunks carved by the Brethren of Braj from their beastly quarry. He sent you back with a gift? We were trying to thank them. I expected nothing in return, but I'm grateful nonetheless. Thanks to the Gainery and its bounty, we have a wonderful opportunity to rebuild relations with the Jabral. Please help us continue nurturing this budding friendship. Hello, Evray, how can I... Oh, the drying agent. What do you have for me? Desiccant diatomite. Even without further processing, this porous sedimentary rock draws moisture from the air with impressive efficiency. Yes, this is exactly what the hunter was talking about. I'll put it to use immediately. Thanks to everyone's hard work, our harvests continue to grow ever more bountiful. But by the same token, we require ever more drying agents to maintain a dry environment for our growing stores of fresh produce. Without these materials you've gathered for us, we'd be in danger of waking up to a pantry of rotting vegetables. Welcome back, Evray. Heh, you have the look of a person who's found exactly what they were looking for. Pristine ice crystal. This pure crystal should serve as a suitable catalyst for Gok Golma's arcane illuminations. Yes, our lights should shine all the brighter with such a dazzling source of energy. I cannot overstate the beneficial effects of the illumination, especially given the way our vegetables have thrived beneath its glow. We've seen steady increases in both yield and variety of crops, which means a more bountiful dinner table for everyone in Mamook. Your contributions, past, present, and future, are most appreciated. Gilja. Without Zirielja's ingenuity and cooperation, our lights would be nothing but a fanciful idea. Oh, I think he truly believes in this Gainery. If there's anything he might do to help, you shouldn't hesitate to speak with him. Oh yeah, I already read that. And I already spoke with her too. I believe that's everything. Alright, next one will be a while away again. Oh goody, how I look forward to it. And last time I forgot to pull out the minion. I just did the reading thing, but I didn't actually pull it out. And again, I did write it during the daily. So you would have seen it then anyway, at some point. Not particularly impressive anyway. We saw it. Wow. Quickens life energies to emit a burst of ethereal lights. Alright, that'll do it. GG for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.